Happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. Plenty of ground to cover today. $5 play of the week coming up in just a moment. It's on the Texas TCU contest. Couple of handicappers that are red hot. I want to tell you what they've got going on as well today. Plus free pick on Washington and Dallas and my thoughts on the other games as well. All that coming up. But first and foremost, happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. I hope you enjoy the day with your family and friends. For me, this date also is representative of an anniversary. Really a day that began my path on a long and winding road, to paraphrase McCartney and Lennon, that led me to what I am doing today. Because about 157 years ago, back in high school, I happened to be going to a high school that had this monstrous TV studio, but everything was an in-house production. We never left the studio to do anything. And of course, technology wasn't then what it is today. But I had this great idea. I was so into sports. I wanted to go and get into play-by-play eventually, so I kept badgering them, badgering. We had an undefeated football team. We had this huge traditional Thanksgiving Day high school football rivalry game. It was on the road. We had to cover that game, and then we had to send it out on broadcast TV. So finally, these fools listened to me, and we decided to do it. Of course, nowadays, you turn on your local channel, and you'll find 8 different high school football games every week. They've got play-by-play men, they've got color men, they've got 2 spotters, they've got 3 camera setups, they've got instant replays, and it's brought to you by Nino's Pizza. You know what I mean? We didn't have anything like that. We had 1 camera, okay? My play-by-play man was a good friend of mine, a couple years younger, knew nothing about football. But he was an actor. He spoke well. We got along well. Eventually he worked in Broadway, in fact. And I thought, I'll bring him along. He'll be my play-by-play man or color man. I'll do the rest of the work. So get to the field. And again, 157 years ago, press boxes weren't exactly built ready for these monstrous TV cameras at the time, okay? So we get there and there was a choice to be made. Either I go in the press box or the camera in inclement weather is going in the press box. So the camera obviously won, so that left me with only one alternative, climbing up on top of the press box to do the game. 3.5 hours standing up top of the press box, cold, windy conditions, not the greatest of days, but I thought, this is it. I'm making my debut. Everybody's going to know me. I'm doing play-by-play. We start the pregame show. I am rolling. I had taken copious notes. I am ready to go. All the dull spots, the dead spots, because again, I didn't have a spotter. I was my own spotter. You know, I didn't have instant replay, so it was 3.5 hours of just me talking to a guy that didn't know a damn thing about football, and I figured I had to be ready. I had all my notes. 2 minutes into the damn pregame show, doesn't the wind kick up like crazy? I go to grab the mic cable, out the other hand go all my notes, and I'm watching these notes 65 feet up off the ground, just fluttering away, fluttering away. Didn't have extras. That was it. So it was an interesting telecast. I didn't win an Emmy, but it was certainly a start. Did probably about 600-700 games, every single sport over the next 7 or 8 years for TV. I mean, God, how many games I did in men's lacrosse, women's field hockey, wrestling. Oh, that was throwing. Right. Hey, got a takedown. Wake up. I mean, just scintillating TV. But anyway, it's a great day. Only other thing I have to say to you in regard to Thanksgiving Day. Listen, guys, if winning or losing today is going to affect the way that you are going to act toward your significant others, then don't bet today. And I'll give you the same advice on Christmas Day and Easter as well. Don't bet on those days. Listen, again, this is the fun and games department, guys. We're here to try to make some money, but sometimes we don't. Win or lose, if it affects you positively or negatively today when you're around your family and friends, don't let it do so. Just my word of warning. Hey, listen, let's get to it. First of all, I want to talk about Matt Rivers. Normally a 500,000 star play is his max wager release. Had a couple of them in college football 2 weeks ago. 2 upsets, in fact. What was it? Bowling Green 3 Wednesdays ago, outright over Ohio. I know I had Ohio that night. Then he had 2 Fridays ago, he had UConn outright over Pittsburgh. So that's normally a 500,000 star play as his best bet. But 2 Sundays ago, he had the first ever 750,000 star release of his career in the NFL. How easy was it? Well, it was easy. It was Seattle over the New York Jets, hammering them 28-7 as a 6.5-point home chalk. Today, the second ever 750,000 star NFL release of his career. It's on your early game between Houston and Detroit. Again, second ever. Do I have to tell you more than that? And I told you the first one was an easy 28-7 winner. The number 1 NFL handicapper at this site is Chris Jordan. The numbers back him up. dollar better since 2007 in the NFL alone has won $13,715, okay? Today, he has an ultra-rare 1,000-star release. That is normally his highest rated play, okay? A 1,000-star play. He's had one other 1,000-star play so far this season. It was a winner. Texans by 30 over Baltimore. Remember that one in October? This is going to be his 1,000-star winner, number 2 in a row in the NFL, and number 9 out of 12 in all sports combined. He just hit a 1,000-star play on Ohio State as the road dog, winning in overtime at Wisconsin last Saturday. That started a stretch of 5 consecutive winning days. So today he goes for winning day number 6 in a row. The past 5 days, $1 bettors have won $2,200. Today, 1,000-star NFL release. It's his NFL teaser of the year. Redskins, Cowboys, Patriots, and Jets. That's available from Chris Jordan. Also, another interesting thing about Chris Jordan, if you go to his site, his homepage, he has it broken down year by year. Thanksgiving Day week, all sports combined, this week Thanksgiving, the past 8 years, $1 bettors, this 1 week alone, have won $15,350. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal for Thanksgiving Day week. And you don't realize how big that is for gamblers, because really, you've got only 4 games today, 3 in the NFL, 1 in college, but this is like having 4 straight back-to-back football days, okay? 2 straight weekends, Thursday and Friday, then you got Saturday, Sunday. Unfortunately, you had the Monday night game with Carolina and Philadelphia. Hey, you can't have everything in life, guys. But anyway, Chris is red hot. As for me, I have a 15-dime play as well. It's also a teaser, but it's my mixed sport teaser of the year. It's New England, New York, Texas, and TCU, just as strong as the 15-dime play, which matched the highest rated play I ever had in the NBA in my career, with the New York Knicks laying 7.5 at New Orleans, winning by 22 a couple of nights ago. Now, I want to tell you about, if I tell you the good, I have to tell you the bad. The bad would be Anthony Redd yesterday had his highest rated NBA play so far this season. It was a 75-dime play, third biggest play he's ever had in the NBA in terms of ratings-wise. He went with the LA Clippers. Hey, look, I went with the Clippers as the free pick yesterday here as well. I mean, that was a nip-and-tuck game, 17.5 seconds to go. In overtime, it was a 4-point game. Oklahoma City scores. Oklahoma City laying 4. They win by 6. A-Red loses the game. Now, let me talk about the $5 play of the week. Bob Valentino today has his 50-dime Big 12 game of the year, Texas TCU. It kicks off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's his second biggest college football play of the season. Now, if you were to buy this play, it would cost you $69. You can get it for $5 simply by using this coupon code, the letter V and 64. V for Valentino and the number 64. Because $64 off his $69 purchase price will get you his play for $5. See, not only do you get free plays, you get insightful math analysis here on these daily video rewards. What more can you possibly ask for? I mean, seriously. So, again, the coupon code is V64. V6. Hey, listen, guys, I'm doing this report at 1 o'clock in the morning. You think I'm having fun right now? V64. V64. You enter that when prompted in your shopping cart. You will save $64 off the purchase price. You will get his play for $5. Again, his second biggest college football release of the season, and it's a 50-dime play on Texas TCU. Thank God. You know, it's kind of funny. You know, normally, for years and years and years, it was Texas A&M. But since A&M decided to go and pack their bags and go to the SEC, TCU moves into the Big 12. They're trying to make this the new rivalry. It's a shame. You know, we could have seen a Longhorns team that had won 4 straight games and Texas A&M and Johnny Manziel tonight going. Instead, we got TCU and Texas. Hey, better than in the old days where on Thanksgiving night they used to have the Egg Bowl between Mississippi State and Mississippi and both teams sucked. You remember what I mean? Okay. Let me get to your free pick here. I'm going to take a look, first of all, at the Washington-Dallas contest. Excuse me, guys. I get so choked up talking about these games. And I'm not going to redo this video from the start. Listen, Dallas is a 3-point favorite in this particular contest, but I think the way to play this game is to play the over. I mean, have the Washington Redskins shown you any ability to stop anybody? Okay, yes, they held the Philadelphia Eagles to 6 points last week in a 31-6 home win after coming off a bye, which was preceded by 3 straight losses. But this team can't stop anybody. The pass rush is almost non-existent, okay? But at the same time, the Redskins have certainly shown the ability to put points up on the board with RG3 and a pretty damn good ground game. Now, 3 points. Is it a trap? That's the question you have to be asking yourself in this game. The answer is, I don't know. I got to be honest with you. I mean, I lean a little toward the Cowboys here, but how enthusiastic can you get about a Cowboys team that found itself down against Cleveland and had to rally for a 23-20 overtime win last Sunday? And also keep in mind, this is a Cowboys team that, as a favorite, is 5-18-1 against the spread the last 24 times it's been laying the points. 5 wins, 18 losses, 1 push. I don't care if you're laying a half a point. Do you feel confident investing your hard-earned money on the Dallas Cowboys when they suck that way? Plus, the Skins are on a 7-2 run as a underdog. I know Tony Romo was like 21-3 straight up in the month of November. I think 13-0 I heard on TV at home in the month of November. Still, I think that the Cowboys will be able to put points on the board here. I think it's going to be an entertaining game, and I think the over is the safest way to play that contest. Houston and Detroit. Interesting contest. I mean, it's pretty much a must-win situation for the Lions because after blowing the late lead against Green Bay last week, they need to win this game to keep any chances for postseason aspirations alive. You've got a Houston team that was in a nail-biter. Tooth and nail. Nobody would have thought it last week, needing overtime to prevail at home. You've got a Houston team, short week, traveling on the road, Lions at home, but then again, you got a Lions team that has lost 8 consecutive games, both straight up and against the spread on Thanksgiving, and you got a cheap price at 3.5. I got to be honest with you guys. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I look at this Houston Texans team, and I still, in the back of my mind, think that they are frauds. Okay? They did beat Chicago on the road in their last road game 2 weeks ago. They knocked out Jay Cutler early. But this is the team that went into the New York Jets on Monday night and absolutely looked pathetic. This is a team that at home beat up a bad Baltimore team, and everybody suddenly forgot that they got crushed at home by Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Again, though, you have a Lions team that's only covered 3 of its last 13 games against the spread at home. You've got a Texans team that's on a 21-8 ATS run, including 7 of their last 9 covering on the road. I just think it's a tough game. So, I can't really tell you which way to go. I've looked at the total on that game. I've looked at the side. I think it's a toss-up. Matt Rivers obviously loves it. God bless his soul. I think the best bet in terms of the free play today, again, is Washington and Dallas to go over the posted price. Well, that'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you. And again, enjoy the Thanksgiving Day holiday. If you happen to be traveling, please be careful out there. Remember, all the handicappers here will have their plays up live early on Friday as well, mandated by 9 a.m. Eastern Time, because I pretend Friday is a day no different than Saturday and Sunday. And you have to realize a lot of these college games, I think there's 3 or 4 of them, kick off at 11 o'clock Eastern Time on Friday morning. So make sure you check it out, and I'll have the video report up for you bright and early as well. So good luck again, and enjoy the day.